Hello everybody! Recently I received a really great question. Noah said, I just want to say first off that I think you have the best videos ever when it comes to writing. Flattery will get you everywhere, Noah. I'm 15 and I so far have an 80,000 word book, and no I'm not done yet, but even though I have proof, people still don't take me seriously because of my age and because I'm not published yet. Oh, that's cute, you're writing a book? What's it about? Puppies playing with a ball? Wow, you're at 3 pages? Holy cow, good job buddy! Are you gonna stop at 10? Thanks, Mom. It's just difficult. I had my career teacher laugh at me when I said I wanted to be a writer. I just wish you could give advice to young writers. Thanks for being you. No, Noah. Thanks for being you. This message stood out to me for a lot of reasons. 1, because I receive a ton of messages like this. 2, because Noah just basically described my life at his age. So to Noah and every other young writer out there, or even old writers, I'm gonna tell you a little story. It's what I do best. When I was in the 7th grade, I had a math teacher. I'm not gonna say her name because I'm fairly certain she's dead now and I don't want her hell spirit to haunt me, but I will say that she was a crotchety old shit. One day in class, she really wanted to stress how important math is to our lives. So she had us go around the room one by one and announce what we wanted to be when we grow up, and subsequently she would tell us how math played a role in that career choice. So one person says they want to be a doctor and she explains how you need math in order to read charts and fill prescriptions. Someone else says they want to be a fashion designer and she starts talking about measurements. And then we get to me and I announce that I want to be a writer. My teacher gets very quiet. Now she could have said, well, you need math in order to understand sales and reader stats and royalty rates. That would have been the kind, honest, and diplomatic thing to do. But she didn't do that. Instead, she says with a completely straight face, well then, you're going to be a failure, aren't you? You'll never succeed as a writer. You're going to end up homeless. Are you proud of yourself? Does it make you happy knowing you're going to be a homeless failure? She said this in front of the entire class. Now keep in mind, I was a nerd in the 7th grade. I was ruthlessly bullied on a daily basis. And then on top of that, my fucking teacher calls me a homeless failure in front of everyone. Now I'd love to say that this was an isolated occurrence, but it wasn't. That sort of shit happened all the time. The only people who had any faith in me were my English teachers because they knew I could write, but literally everyone else was like, ha! You're an idiot! And having one supportive person who hardly knows you and smells kind of funny doesn't do much to balance out the shitload of people who are just dumping on you day in and day out. You suck! You're a loser! You're gonna be a homeless failure. And as someone who's gone through it, that shit is just the worst. To be passionate about something and so convinced that it's what you're supposed to be doing and no one believes you because you're just a kid. It's heartbreaking. It makes you feel completely unheard, completely negated. It's like your opinions and beliefs aren't valid just because you're young. So here's the deal, Noah and everyone else. I am not really that young anymore. But I'm here to tell you, no matter what anyone says, the way you feel is important. It doesn't matter if you're 15 or if you're 50. Your thoughts and opinions matter. They're valid. And if you're passionate about writing and you firmly believe that's what you're meant to be doing, it's not okay to trivialize that, because it's not trivial. It's a big deal. It's your fucking life. And I know me saying this doesn't change the fact that people suck, but just know that you don't need their permission to be passionate about something or to pursue a goal. And you don't need them to take you seriously. I mean, it would be really nice if they did, but you don't need it. I have been passionate about writing for 23 years of my life, and you wanna know when people started taking me seriously? About 8 months ago. People are dicks. They see someone trying to fly, and instead of helping them up, they clip their wings. And you have to realize that this isn't a reflection of you. They're not bringing you down because they think you're stupid or immature. They're bringing you down because they want you on their level. People as a whole, especially negative people, are very uncomfortable with others who are better than them, more talented than them, more successful than them. They like to see people fail because it makes their own failures feel less pathetic and their successes seem more impressive. And sometimes it's not jealousy. Sometimes the hate, as odd as it sounds, comes from a genuine place. But it's still not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their own insecurities. They never in a million years could write a book, so they just can't fathom how someone else could do it. Writing a book sounds impossible. I can't even wrap my head around it. How could a 15-year-old? Maybe you're smarter than them. Maybe you're more talented than them. Maybe you're not the same damn person as they are, and you have your own set of skills, interests, and opinions. How about that? What a concept. So as hard as it is, you have to remind yourself of this when people are laughing in your face. It's not personal to you. It's personal to them. They laugh at you to make themselves feel better. They laugh at you because they're insecure. So here's what you're gonna do, Noah. And everyone else, you're gonna write the fucking book. Not because I said so, but because it's what you want. Don't wait for people to hop aboard the writer train and support you, because I speak from personal experience when I say you'll be waiting forever. A lot of people settle in life. They don't pursue their dreams, so you can't expect them to look at your situation with anything but bitterness and resentment. But their opinions don't need to dictate what you do in life. Just write the book anyway. And to Noah specifically, 80,000 words is a big deal. I never wrote 80,000 words at 15. I know a lot of adults who can't write 80,000 words. You should be immensely proud of yourself. So to everyone out there who's dealing with the same situation, you want to be a writer, or anything for that matter, and people are just kind of popping a squat and shitting all over your hopes and dreams, you don't need them. You don't need their approval. All you need to do is sit down and write. And if it means anything at all, I support you. I think writing a book is a great idea. I am incredibly excited for you to embark on this journey. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that without a doubt, you are a talented writer, because I've probably never read anything that you've written. But it doesn't matter if I think you're talented or not. To hell with my opinion, write anyway. I'm also not gonna tell you that you will for sure succeed as a writer. Not everyone succeeds, that's just reality. But I am saying that you will hate yourself if you don't at least try. If I fail as a writer, that'll definitely suck, but at least I have the comfort of knowing that I gave it a shot. There's no way that defeat can be worse than regret. There just isn't. Defeat fades. Regret is a lingering question mark that haunts you forever. All in all, my point is this. Regardless of what people are saying to you, if they're condescending or they don't take you seriously, it doesn't matter. Their opinions are meaningless. They don't have the right to make you feel invalid or unworthy of your goals. So just write. If it's what you want to do, go for it. Be your own support system and know that I support you, because I do. So that's all I got for you today. I hope this is helpful for anyone out there who might be going through a similar situation, or maybe has a real dick as a math teacher. Writing can be a thankless job, and I have nothing but respect for anyone who gives it a shot. It puts you in a very vulnerable position, it opens you up to immense criticism, and I think anyone who willingly puts themselves in that situation is brave. On a completely different note, I have an announcement. My book, Eve the Awakening, comes out in just a few weeks, and I'm currently recruiting bloggers for my release day blitz. So if you're a blogger and you want to celebrate the release of Eve, go ahead and sign up for my blitz. I've got the link in the description below. All bloggers will receive tons of info, HTML, promotional pics, the works, so you can get your blog all nice and pretty. And you can also sign up to review Eve as well. On that note, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos on Wednesdays.
Jenna! Is that you?
Oh my gosh, it's my math teacher.
Look at you, still trying to be a writer, aren't you? You big bag of homeless failure! It's not funny! You should have learned more math!
I'm good at math.
Don't follow your dreams! Be a loser like me!
And as always, if you have any questions or if there's something you'd like me to talk about in my next video, you can leave me a comment or tweet me at Jenna Moreci. Bye!
Guess what?
What?
You suck! Shit.
Okay.